It's cracking. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This your boy Bishop. Today, I just wanted to come on here and talk about. I had watched Hip Hop Uncovered last night, man, and it's a real good docu series. If anybody, I'm 43, so anybody of my generation like want to know like why stuff went the way it went and who was behind it, definitely watch it. And for my younger people, definitely watch it to get some education about hip hop in general, because a lot of young folk don't know their history, man, in this hip hop game. I'm looking for something right quick. Hold on. Now, I'm talking about Haitian Jack and Tupac. And this right here is the song of Machiavelli, 7 Day Theory. Against all odds. I just got a revelation. Listen to Haitian Jack on the docuseries. Just in fatigues, black jeans and boots. Disappeared in the crowd. All you seen was truth. This little nigga named Nas thinks he live like me. Somebody at the hospital took fire like me. You live in fantasies, nigga. I reject your deposit. We should have traded punk bands. Now we out of the closet. Like Pop went hard on this song. Next time grown folks talking, nigga, close your mouth. I take this shit deeply. There seem too many real players fall. Let these bitch niggas be. Talked about Puff. Let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. Remember that shit you said to Pop about me being the thug, and you can tell the people you roll with. See they had, yeah. See they had beef back. I knew you bitch niggas from way back. Witness we strapped with that. Knew I wouldn't play that. All you old rappers trying to advance. De La Soul. Niggas looking like Larry Holmes, Flavius. Like a lot. The East Coast niggas turned against Pac. Let it be known as how you made. Loving how I got you niggas crazy. Against all odds. But I just want y'all to hear this part where he talk about Haitian Jack, man. And then after that, I'm gonna get into what my revelation is about that. Right here. With a Haitian accent. Any say his name. Haitian Jack. All right. I just wanted to play that, man. But as I was watching it last night, and I'm listening to Haitian Jack, and he a very charismatic type dude, man. And most killers are. Most guys who come at you, man, they don't come at you with the scrunchy face and, you know, the loud mouth. They come at you with handshakes and smiles. You know, I know a guy like that. I'm not proud of it, but I know a killer. I was around a killer. And most killers are sociopaths. You can drop a killer or a real killer. You can drop a real killer off in any environment and they'll thrive. Because a sociopath know how to, it's like a sociopath like a chameleon. They know how to blend in. They know how to become what they need to become to get to where and what they need to get. So the reason why I'm saying that before I speak on Haitian Jack, because Haitian Jack is a killer. He's a sociopath. Flip just like that. Just like an Al Capone, you know, a Lucky Luciano, any real killer, man, you know, who is very charismatic, they can switch on you just like that. And my man that I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Me and him was cool. We fell out later on about some other shit. But when I think back on it, what was the start of us falling out, I never forget he had bought him a crib. And he just asked me for some simple shit. So, you know, I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't about to get this nigga no housewarming gift, man. Or, you know, I just basically blew it off. But he took that shit personal. So when we fell out down the road on some other shit and it got into some, you know, some crazy gangster shit, then that was the start of it though. Cause he a sociopath. So he take little minute shit that you might think is minute, but to him it's about principles and respect and different shit of his field is their list of respect, morals and all that type of shit. But a lot of that shit be warped. You get what I'm saying? So fast forward when I'm talking about Haitian Jack, watching him last night on the docu-series, let me know that because he said on the Drink Champs when he called in, because they had Big U, Deb is a beast. Deb is all of them a beast, but Deb is a beast. I like Deb. Um, real boss lady, thorough. I can just tell. Um, Big U, Deb, Bimmy, and my man from Detroit, Trick. You know what I'm saying? They was all on a Drink Champs with Noriega and my man. And they had Haitian Jack call in question because it's a question that follows him. Like what happened with the Tupac situation. And he was just basically saying, like, how Tupac fans are. They like Trump supporters, no matter what he do, they gonna ride with him. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? He was like, man, if y'all knew to do. And he basically spun it, right? So as I'm watching the docu-series, I'm like, okay. And I'm listening to it, and that's why I played y'all the song, because he's talking about Haitian Jack. And he said that Pac basically switched up on him. So basically when the situation happened with the chick, because in docu-series he was saying, man, we could have beat that little weak ass case. You know what I'm saying? Because they basically got accused of sodomizing a female that they already was banging. You know what I'm saying? But she switched on them and said, for whatever odd reason, I don't know, somebody came to her with a bag. I don't know if it's Haitian Jack that said, hey, let's switch up on him or whatever. I don't know if it's a whole little setup from his end or from the police end or whoever end. But bottom line, Pac got, accused for that, arrested for that, and charged for that, and ultimately went to jail for that. That's how Suge was able to get him out on $1 million bail, while he was in Clinton Correctional Facility up in New York. But so basically listen to Haitian Jack, man, let me know. Yeah, I don't think that man directly had Pac robbed, right? So I believe him on one end of it. The end that I don't believe is the fact that he didn't know. He knew, because he said in the docu-series that somebody stole his dad's cab. So he said he went and rounded up all the thieves, carjackers, robbers, everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the thieves, basically. You know what I mean? On every level, and told them, if y'all don't have my dad's cab back tonight, I'm going to start shooting robbers tomorrow. So he laughing and shit. Haitian Jack laughing because he said his dad woke up and was like, hey, my cab is out here. And it was nothing was wrong. That motherfucker was pristine. So he said that Haitian Jack said his dad said to his mom, his wife, my son is the king of the thieves. So at the end of the day, he knew Pac was going to get robbed. But like he said in the docuseries, he felt like Pac betrayed him because Pac lawyer told him, or lawyers told him not to talk with Haitian Jack. So they split him up. You know what I mean? Because he the upcoming rap star. Well, he was, upcoming. Because he really wasn't full blown, but he was upcoming. He was real hot. He was upcoming. So his lawyers got in Pac ear, told Pac, hey, disassociate yourself with this man. He's a known killer, known robber, known this, known that. You know what I mean? So I see why the lawyers got in Pac ear and why Pac believed them and went along with it. So when Haitian tried to reach out to him, when Haitian Jack tried to reach out to him, Pac kind of threw his dick like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. So keep in mind, though, Haitian Jack is the one who held Pac. So in his mind, as a sociopath, he's like, yo, like he said, he bought Tupac a Rollie. Definitely probably put some money in his pocket, put him up on some hoes, a place to stay, just different shit. So for Pac to turn his back on him, he took that personal. So like I said, I don't think Haitian Jack directly like, yo, go get that nigga, but he knew they was coming to get him. He just turned his back and turned his eye or eyes or whatever you want to call it away from Pac when Pac probably was like, yo, you should have told me, but he felt like, Pac, you should have been with me with this whole court case situation. So that's my revelation of it, man. I feel like Haitian Jack knew because he know all the thieves and robbers. How you didn't know they was about to rob the hottest upcoming rap star, movie star on the planet? But you had niggas return your dad's cab. No disrespect to that man's dad, but his dad is just his dad. Tupac is the biggest worldwide star, movie star in the whole nine. So at the end of the day, man, Haitian Jack knew indirectly that they was coming to get him. He just didn't tell Pac because Pac turned on him. So that's my revelation. I just want to tell y'all that. Y'all have a good Saturday afternoon. Peace.